I was very much depressed. Depressed is a very vague word. I didn't want to pursue science field only, and engineering is basically friendship only. Worked as a chemist, then also drove an auto for about 5 to 10 days. My friend's father was little bit ill. If you have not bunked any class, so you have not done engineering. Means I was a sports player. It is easy to say that you have to take things positively. I was that guy who used to sit with the backbenchers, but in India we compare with each other. The practical work need to be done by the students basically. And can be a friend, but that respect is there. So I'm basically from Uran. I was born and brought up from Dharavi. Then about in 10th standard I secured about 94%. So normal Indian family, so I was pressurized to do science. Later in 11th I enjoyed. In 12th I again got about 93.2%. So the family forced me to do doctor or engineering. So basically I was threatened of putting injection to myself. So I shifted my passion to engineering. Not passion, but I decided engineering the option. I was going through I was staying from my home. Basically I have not given a whole hostel life. My hostel life was basically during the masters, and it was during the corona time. So basically in 2019 I am BTech pass out. So after that I was placed in a Godrej for about one and a half year, and the corona hits. Then I was searching for a job, not able to cope up with any job as they required a minimum experience of 2 to 3 years. Basically I think everything in the life to be positive. Basically I was very much depressed. Depressed is a very vague word. Means I don't want to do basically engineer. I didn't want to pursue science field only. I want to pursue basically either sports or dramas, but because of some family pressure and also my father was getting retired. So basically to get a base light, so I shifted my journey towards science. The college life, basically I enjoyed each and every moment. I was one of the first year guy who had friends in fourth year. So I was basically mingling up with the elder guys only. I also I'm basically that one guy in the classroom who is in each and every group. So for me it was very much difficult when 2 to 4 groups are having a different plans. So I need to cope up with each and every group. Basically I was the bond of the class, because my class had a different, like minority gang was there, then the Maharashtrian group was there, then the UP Bihar was there. So I was basically the mingling part, the the Fevicol of the whole engineering department. And engineering is basically friendship only. The studies is just a matter of time. See, during engineering only I had done small jobs only. Like worked as a chemist, then also drove an auto for about 5 to 10 days because of some but it was basically summer vacations are there, and most of my groups had went for a trip to Manali, and due to some family my family was not that much open minded. They are now also, they are not that much open minded, to be frank, but now I am working, so they have a little bit believe on me. So during that time my friend's father was little bit ill. So just to enjoy I started doing auto driving. So for 2 to 3 days the uncle got fit, but I enjoyed that auto driving. So I was doing the whole summer vacation auto driving. I also have a license in auto driving, to be frank. Then for about engineering job, if say for everyone their job is not good. For everyone, to be frank, if they are saying that they are liking that job, so they are not doing the job, because the time when you like your job means that you are not working, you are enjoying the job. You should enjoy the job. I am not saying you should not enjoy, but I think that stress in the job is required because it makes everyone somehow the type stable. But in my case I think we need to talk. Everyone has stress. I am not telling that no one has stress, but it is difficult. I am saying to talk. I only myself don't say much about that I have stress. So I have tried to do some different type of, like I try to smile always. So so my colleagues think that I am very much happy doing my job. Even my boss thinks I'm in some of the I'm not happy, but this is the life. We have to follow the rules and we have to engage in that moment. During engineering, so we said basically bunking is the main aspect of engineering. If you have not bunked any class, so you have not done engineering from my aspect. Even the toppers also bunked. I am not saying that. It is like if 9 to 5 job, it is basically in 9 to 5 job now we get some type of responsibility. In engineering we don't have any responsibility. It just during the last moment. Even the see, if we see the study pattern of the scholars, they do the whole period. And if we see the other guys, the middle benchers or the back benchers, they have a specific like paper आएगा तो ही मैं पढ़ेगा, पास कौन सा क्वेश्चन पिछले साल आया था तो मैं उतना कर लेता है. It is in everything, not even in engineering, in arts, commerce. In studying in 12th also we used to check last 10 years paper and used to see, oh, this is the common question, so we need to do. We try to see how 35 marks we are able to get, and the rest is the benefit we take. In 9 to 5 job we have to do some targets basically. In that there is some push of targets, like we have to complete that task within the given time. Then we have to do certain things in certain manner, because when I joined in Godrej, so I was basically a trainee, but I had about 13 ITI members under me. So basically, as I had experience in, I was a sports player and also participated in many competition during college, so I had a experience of basically leading a team. So that benefited me here. But in the same case, my friends were not able. So see, in my case, we have to just tell our experience or just convey our experience to someone else. So as I said earlier, that I had a positive mindset. So for me, even the guy who is been failing, he is in scholar in some or the another field, any field it may be. Even I consider, see, most of the time now, if you text my friends or ask any friend now, I used to say everyone, you are a scholar or you are topper, because my point of view was that he may be scholar or topper in some other subject or some another activity also. Even pen fighting he may be scholar, anything. So you have to take it positively. It is easy to say that you have to take things positively. It is very difficult our mind to think it that way. So I try to spread positivity is not the right way. I trying to be affirmative towards other, so that they should not think that they are somewhere about less towards other. As you said about scholar, I was not the scholar or the topper. That is the frank. It is 94-95%, but I was that guy who used to sit with the backbenchers and used to get good marks. So for my thing, like doing some external activities is like mind refreshing. Firstly, see, sports and drama, I said I used to like, because when we were in 9th and 10th we used to watch movies and we used to see that the person who which likes, you should pursue that thing. So during that time sports, I was into sports much and also doing some drama, so I was lean towards that path. So as a scholar, means as a 90% about doing some external activities, basically refreshes your mind. And even for what we say, like job, even the in my case, my mom is a working woman. I'm just saying that who's are only housewife, means the homemaker, they should also do some different stuff, anything. Kitty party is also type of different stuff, because we engage during engage na, we think when we are alone now, we think that we are the most depressed. But when we have 4 to 10 people now, so we think I am little less depressed than him, he is more depressed. Sometimes he thinks a different way. So it is because in India now we are everyone say that we don't compare, but in India we compare with each other. That's the below line poverty, that we compare, and we should not. It is good that we should compare, but we should take it like he is little good than me or I am little good than him. You need not 100% good. A 0.1% good is also good. In my case, I was doing some extra activities, like I was also doing some technical extra activities, like doing some robotics. So in my case, I was able to cope up with the industry advancement. But if we see normal education structure also now they are given the new policies there, that for us it was junior, senior, then first, second, third, fourth, fifth, like 10. Now they have given some structure. Let's see how it works. We don't know it will work finally or not. Practical work is important. See, now colleges are preferring toward practical work, but if we see, the practical is also done by the technician. The practical work need to be done by the students basically, because sometimes, even see, I am an engineer, I am electrical engineer, but for a mechanical engineer I will say, if a mechanical engineer doesn't knows too well, then he has not done the mechanical engineering basic step. In they do that, they do the butt joint, T joint, L joint, there are different types of joint. Do they have discovered different joint, that combination? Like thinking over that, I'm thinking because I earlier said that I was the guy who was basically fevicoling the whole group, but sometimes if we see the guy who is fevicoling the whole group now, he doesn't have a friend who needs a, what we say, like a group has a group, but I was the middle point of the group. I also wanted a middle point for my group. It's that way thing. It's good that, but for my advantage, what I was approachable to all the groups, taking the thing positively, to be frank. Sometimes I feel you need to have someone, it can be anyone, your sister, your friend, your mom, your dad. We see that in Indian we can say that dad can be a friend, but that respect is there, so we tend to some cover the points, we try to put a layer on the comments. Mom, we can make our mom friend, but we think most of our moms are conservative, so we think that if mom thinks in another, so friend is only that guy which can think that way. Because I am not saying that I am an engineer, so I should have an engineering friend. He can be any friend, like he can be a BCom, even what we say, shopkeeper can be your friend. If you see, we think that the shopkeeper are not doing, but the shopkeeper are one who are observing each and every person. He knows, if we say, the shopkeeper knows who is going to bargain or who is not going to bargain, so he pitches the price also like them. We think that the we are making fool by bargaining, but they are basically making our fool only. They understand the, what is the personality of person. So for me, life is basically, we need to enjoy each and everyone has some depression point, everyone has some low point. The thing is how you crater from that low point and goes to some positivity. So positivity is my go-to goal, to be frank, I used to say.
Anything you want to say?
For me is like, I am just telling that if you see someone alone, or if you see someone is not trying to mingle up, you should try to approach him. For me it is, if he doesn't want to mingle up, you should not force him, because it's his mind of state that he wants to try to be himself only. He don't want anyone to interfere, but sometimes some guy needs someone. He is trying to be introvert, but he wants to tell someone to something. Or if you can be just the listener, a good listener is a very good speaker, but a good speaker cannot be a good listener. So a good listener is very much advantageous than a good speaker. That's all.